Welcome to the guitar lesson 4 on the Stars by Aurora. And if you want to know how this is going to sound, you can just click the link below for the acoustic karaoke version. And you're going to need your guitar pick for this one. And throughout the video you will see some musical notation helping to explain the rhythms I'm using. So start off on the G, on the D string. You do 16th notes. Like that, and you accent every 8th note. So slowly. Like that. You keep that going for the G, E, G, E, G, A, and then down to the C. So the last 3 notes would be something along those lines. And then you have a G, or just a G power chord. And the rhythm here is and between those accented notes you continue with your 16th note pattern. So slowly. Like that. And you also do palm muting, as I did in the intro. But this is the hook, and we do that first accented syncopated bit for 1 bar, and then just do even 16th notes. Well, there I did accent some notes, but never mind that. But you do that for 4 bars, and then you end up on the verse and the E5 chord. So do a quarter note, hit the strings, pause for another quarter note, and then hit strings once more. So. And then back to the G, or you can do a G with the B, the 3rd. And the rhythm here is like that. Up to speed. Back to the E, hit strings once more, but instead of pausing you do that. You hit the E twice, and then back to the G for the same rhythm. And for the A minor, or just A5, the same rhythm. And then just a C note with a crescendo, still doing 16th notes. You might see a pattern here. And then the hook, back to the G, and as before, but this time you only do the accented bar, the one with. So for example, that was 2 bars, and you do that for double the duration of the previous hook. Back to the verse, and here you don't do that bit. Instead you do a rhythm which is basically combining some of the rhythms that you have already done. So you start off with the rhythm you had at the previous verse, but you previously did it on the G. And And then for the second bar, you do, which is the rhythm from the hook. So, combining those two, it'll become something like that. So, E, G, or just the G and B, back to the E, G once more, A minor, and all those chords utilize the same rhythm. And then you end up on the C note, and once more a crescendo. Yeah. Back to the hook, and this is like the previous one, the one with only the syncopated bar. But for, let's see, the last two bars, only accents for the first of those two last bars. So, the last two bars, it should, or previously, it sounded like this. This time, you only do the accented notes for the first bar, and then you creep in some more 16th notes and a crescendo. Maybe on the full G power chord or just the low G notes. And after you build to that enormous crescendo, you take the dynamics way down and hit a beautiful C chord with E in bass. So that's just like a C bar chord. You start off on that E. E, G, C, E. Whole notes, and then G for half note and D for another half note. And then you do those chords with the same rhythm once more. Then G, D, G, D, and for this D, you sneak in some more crescendo and 16th notes. And then you end up on the outro. And here the rhythm is, yeah, it's familiar. It's that one. Over the E, or this time, since it's so intense, you might want to hit more notes. So C chord and then G. And that chord is a D add 11, just like the C, but 2 frets up. So the open G is included. A minor, C, and the reason I'm doing the C up here is because I have that powerful 5th interval. So I hit the root and the 5th, and well, it's no surprise, it's called a power chord. But for comparison, using the normal C shape there, you have that interval, which is fine. If you prefer it, then go for it. But I think I prefer that one. But anyway, after you've done that rhythm for the last time on the C, you stop abruptly and let the singer sing over an implied G chord. So you don't actually play the G chord, but yeah, you might hear it anyway. So, that's the whole song. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye.